The big headline is coming in from poll-bound Tamil Nadu this morning. A development that nobody expected. V.K. Sashikala has announced her retirement from politics. In a letter, Sashikala said that she never aspired for power or position and that their common enemy is the DMK. Chinnamma called on all of Amma's cadre to come together to defeat the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam and said that she wants AIADMK to rule for the next 100 years in the state and wanted Amma's wish to be fulfilled. Interestingly, Sashikala says that she still remains instrumental in converting Amma's thoughts into actions. Sashikala's nephew TTV Dinakaran said that Chinnamma wants the unification of the AIADMK and the AMMK cadre to defeat the common enemy, that's the DMK, in the state.
அம்மா அவர்கள் மறைவுக்கு பிறகு அம்மாவுடைய ஆட்சியை அமைச்சு கொடுத்தாங்க. அம்மாவுடைய தொண்டர்கள் ஒற்றுமையாக இருக்கணுங்கிறத அவங்க வலியுறுத்தி வந்தாங்க. எல்லோரும் சேர்ந்து இவங்க தான் முதலமைச்சராக இருக்கணும்னு சொல்லி அன்னைக்கு கேட்டிருந்தாங்க. அவங்களுடைய அந்த தொடர் வலியுறுத்தல் காரணமாக தான் அதையும் ஏற்றுக்கிட்டாங்க. நான் ஒதுங்கி இருந்தால் தான் எல்லாம் ஒத்துமையாவீங்க, அதனால் நான் இந்த அம்மாவுடைய தொண்டர்கள்லாம் ஒத்துமையாகணுங்கிறதுக்காக அவங்க இந்த முடிவை எடுத்து அறிவிச்சிருக்காங்க.
Let's take this across to Pramod Madhav, who's joining us live from outside Sashikala's residence in Chennai, Srinagar. Pramod, a development that perhaps nobody expected. We were all discussing what the Sashikala factor is going to be. She's now decided that she's going to step aside. What really does this mean for the AIADMK? Are we talking now about a merger of the AIADMK and the AMMK?
Well, first of all, it is a huge development, just like you mentioned, and we are currently outside Sashikala's house, where you could see a couple of Sashikala supporters are standing outside holding pictures, and they are protesting, claiming that she should join the politics once again. She should enter politics once again. At the same time, the factor about this discussion, we got some more information that TTV Dinakaran was present at this location around 11:30 a.m. yesterday, and the whole day they have been discussing about this. And the other aspect here is that even though AIADMK has not reacted on this matter in any way, BJP Tamil Nadu has gone ahead and they have welcomed it. In fact, the state president of BJP, L. Murugan, has said that he wholeheartedly
Pramod, just stay with me. I'm going to come back to you for the ground report. Let's get in a reaction from Apsara Reddy of the AIADMK. Apsara, good morning. Is the AIADMK elated this morning with the development that came in last night?
Good morning. I don't think elated is the right word. I think each one in their political life has a choice to, opt in or opt out. And I think she made a valiant attempt at coming back, and there was a huge roadshow. But I don't think the AIADMK had any space for her or for her nephew, TTV Dinakaran. And I think the obvious choice for her was to actually take care of her health. And I think as she ages gracefully, to kind of go into political retirement, because there was no space for her in the AIADMK. So I feel we have a fantastic government led by Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy and Mr. O. Paneerselvam, and I don't think there was any leadership space for her. I think the right choice for her at that age and that health condition was to opt out.
Apsara, you said earlier that there's no space for Sashikala and TTV Dinakaran. Does that change, particularly for TTV now? Is the AIADMK open to a merger with the AMMK now that Sashikala is out of the picture?
I think there was never an option. I don't think there'll ever be an option, because I think TTV has done so much damage and so much of negative politicking using Amma's name and Mr. MGR's name. I don't think people of Tamil Nadu will ever accept him as a part of the two-leaf symbol or the family of the two-leaf symbol.
But the reason I ask this is because both TTV and even Sashikala in the last 1 week have been speaking about a common goal, and that is to defeat the DMK. Is there a worry that there could be a vote cutter factor here, and to, remove that, minus that, TTV could be brought into the party?
I think the people of Tamil Nadu very clearly know where the legacy of Amma lies, and that's why we've kind of had a fantastic government. Although people have been saying this government is going to be dissolved, it's not going to last its term. I think TTV said that too, and so did Mr. Stalin. But we've lasted, and how, and we've done such amazing work for the people of Tamil Nadu, be it the farmers, be it the NEET reservation, be it any kind of infrastructural project. So I think people of Tamil Nadu are very, very aware of where the Amma government lies, and the Amma government is with the two-leaf symbol, Mr. Edappadi and OPS. I don't think TTV has that kind of political cachet to split any votes, because he's a political non-entity and he will be irrelevant in politics.
All right. Apsara, thank you very much for taking the time out and joining us here on India Today. The AIADMK is saying that there's no room whatsoever for TTV Dinakaran. Sashikala's exit entry doesn't make a difference. Sashikala has now officially announced that she's retiring from politics. But the biggest question is why? We decode some possible reasons. Number one is perhaps health issues. She's just recently recovered from coronavirus. Sashikala also has several other issues. She's got hypertension and also is diabetic. The second reason is perhaps because Sashikala saw that there was no chance of her returning to the AIADMK, which she so very wanted. EPS and OPS made it very clear that the doors were shut for Chinnamma. The third reason could be that her jail release happened far too close to the election, leaving little or no time at all for her to create any sort of presence in the state of Tamil Nadu ahead of the elections. The fourth reason, again linked to her conviction, is the fact that she cannot contest elections for the next 6 years. And that means that she'll only continue being a backstage player, which perhaps she can continue to do even now. So these are the possible reasons that Sashikala has chosen now to back out of the poll fray. Earlier, I also spoke to Congress MP Karthi Chidambaram on these dramatic events that have unfolded. Here's what he said and also what the DMK has had to say. Were you surprised when the announcement came that Sashikala is retiring from politics?
First of all, I think you should read her Tamil statement very carefully. She does not say she's retiring from politics. She says, Odungugiren, not Vilagugiren. Odungugiren means I'm just stepping aside. Vilagugiren means I'm quitting. So if you read it very carefully, she simply says she's stepping aside for the moment. And obviously there's been pressure on her to issue this statement, especially after just about 2 weeks ago, she came to such a huge welcome, which took her 24 hours to drive from Bangalore to Chennai, and where there was a huge number of supporters there. And she's been making all kinds of signals that she's going to be active in politics. And now suddenly she takes this decision. So obviously pressure has been exerted on her, and the pressure could have only been exerted by the BJP to ensure that the ADMK front does not have a split in its vote bank. That's all. So I think it's only a temporary pause. This has happened before in politics as well. Jayalalitha herself has once said that she's going away from politics in 1989, and then she came back. So, and if you read her statement very carefully, it only says she's stepping aside. She does not say she's quitting.
No,
so
but
if you understand,
you're saying that it's because of pressure, and I get where you're coming from, because of the fact that she made so many statements even a week back about her political intentions and whatnot. But when you say the BJP is involved, why do you say that? And how do you think anyone can pressurize someone like VK Sashikala to take this call?
She's got a whole plethora of legal cases and pending investigations, from the Income Tax Department, from the Enforcement Directorate, and all kinds of other agencies. And the BJP is very well known to put pressure using these agencies, and so much of her property has been frozen and attached. So I'm sure there's some sort of an arrangement could have been made to ease that pressure from these agencies for her to take this decision, to should have persuaded her to take this decision. So, I mean, it's common knowledge. I don't think you need to be a deep political scientist to come to this conclusion.
So that's a conversation I had with Karthi Chidambaram, where he says that the BJP has a hand to play here. And this is why there's a lot of speculation, because these developments have essentially meant that the AIADMK has an advantage here. Let me break down why. Number one reason is that there was a lot of fear that there would be rebellions, mass defections from the AIADMK to the Sashikala camp. She had a lot of loyalists within the AIADMK who were tracking her next move. Now that no longer is a problem. In fact, it will mean that people who were loyal to the AMMK could perhaps go back to the AIADMK. EPS, OPS no longer have an issue about who is going to head and lead the party. They've cemented their place as the leaders of the AIADMK. Sashikala was trying to claim that she's the General Secretary. That no longer is a challenge. Besides that, also, it's easier now for EPS and OPS to stake claim to Amma's legacy. While Sashikala, in her letter, the 2-page letter that she put out, made it very, very clear that she is, in fact, someone who's always ensured that Amma's dreams were fulfilled. EPS and OPS, as far as politically the narrative is concerned, will be able to clearly state that they are taking forward Amma's legacy. And that's why the AIADMK will be very happy with what's happened in the last few hours.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.